activities. We have a lot of families that come out and do activities together. We have a lot of veterans that come out in groups. They might have a volleyball game followed by time at the fire pit, and in the cloak of darkness, that gives them a chance to actually sit down and discuss what's going on. We've really listened to what our veterans that utilize our facilities need to have out there in order to make it be a facility that they use more frequently than they might currently use. One of the things they wanted to do is they saw this beautiful lake, but they weren't going to be able to get down to the lake or even get close to the lake. So we were able to work with some of our local people. We were able to work with the Osage County, thank you, Kevin, and they were able to help us with a pathway down to the lake, and they also got us hooked up with Dunham Asphalt, who came in and asphalted the entire drive down there and made it something that's a little bit more usable for all of our heroes. We're expanding some of the things that we're doing. We're excited about that. We've got a pavilion that's going to be hopefully pending Corps approval, a pavilion that we're going to be putting in that's going to allow us to do a lot more of the services that we offer. One of the things we also do is we have a brand new program. A lot of you might know Stacy Hester. He's a very well-known Marine in this area, does a lot of stuff with our veterans, and he is the point person on a program called our Mountain Missions. Mountain Missions is where we take a group of about 10 veterans and we take them out on either a hike, so it can be a day-long hike or it can be a 3-day hike. It gives them a chance to get back to the outdoors, to be around peers, to be able to relax and talk about what they've been through, because this is what's going to be the most helpful for them as they're integrating back into what's going on. But utilizing these areas that we have around our core lakes are the most important things for us to be able to do. It allows us to have a space for them to do hiking trails for them to be able to utilize, and it also gives them a chance to get back out in the outdoors and to have a chance to calm their brain. We use something called attention restorative therapy, which basically means get them out of the craziness of the daytime activities and get them back to nature, and it's going to help heal their brains. It's absolutely the most important thing for us to be able to do. And at Partners for Heroes, that is exactly what we do. For those of you who don't know me, I'll give you a little bit of history. My husband has been in the military for 33 years. My son and my daughter-in-law met in Afghanistan. They've been in the military for quite a long time. But my husband's been in for 33 years and has 15 deployments. And so every time he got back, there was a little bit more post-traumatic stress every time. And so I have lived this. I've got a son who had a traumatic brain injury, so I've lived this. I know exactly what needs to happen, and the most valuable thing we've ever had was being able to get them back to nature. So I am appreciative of the fact that the Skiatook Economic Development Authority is our leaser for our area. They are the reason we've been able to utilize this particular facility and renovate it. We've got a lot of plans and a lot of things that we'd like to be able to do, and again, with Corps approval, we'll be able to move forward. The last thing I do want to leave you with is one of the things that we do out there is we have so many different programs, so many different things going on, but we are 100% through donations. And I know Ron would tell me I was being remiss if I did not address this entire group out here and say, if you are somebody who would like to help our veterans, if you're somebody that understands that getting back to nature is really what's one of the most important things that happens to them, we would certainly appreciate it if you're interested in donating to our mission and donating to our cause. I have business cards and I have ways that you can help us, and I even have us, you can even come and talk to me and I can take a donation on my phone. But the most important thing is that I've seen how many people we've helped. We've had over 16,000 veterans and their families come through our doors. We've only been there for 4 years. We want to be able to expand our programs. We want to be able to help them more. We want to be able to save more lives. And we cannot do that unless we have your help as well. So we love what we have going on out there, but we want to be able to expand. And if you're able to help us, we would certainly appreciate that.
Thank you.
J.D. Dennis, Board President, CEO of Wounded Veterans of Oklahoma War, a nonprofit 501c3 stationed here in out of Oklahoma. What I've heard here this morning is, like I said, we use our state's natural resources as a tool for healing. And what I've heard here this morning is, I think, something that we all relate to this morning is 3 words, and that's quality of life. We're all looking for that quality of life.
All right, JD, thank you very much.